have so much to share, so much to show about my music, the way I think about music or compositions or the way I think life. Because basically I think life reflects on music. And I think I have a good story to tell. My dad. My dad inspires me to play music. And I remember he was practicing trombone and I was just getting in the middle of his slide or was just like hitting the piano or playing percussion. So he gave me a clarinet, but then the clarinet was too small for me because I was 5 or 6 at the time. So my fingers would fall into the holes of the clarinet. But then eventually I grew up and started playing better. And then at some point I changed for saxophone. And that was the change. It was saying, okay, now it's getting fun to play music because I really like this instrument. So definitely my dad was my first big inspiration. So life in the Netherlands, was a surprise for me. First thing that I really felt difference was the weather. Because in Brazil it's hot most part of the time. It's really, really warm. And here I could clearly see the 4 seasons. And that was a surprise for me to see snow for the first time. To see the canals freezing for the first time. The spring, the summer, people swimming in canals. You know, that was one of the most beautiful things for me that I could ever see. Because Brazil is beautiful, Brazil has a lot of nature, but to see so many people in one place enjoying all those little things was special. So my life in São Paulo was intense, I would say. Like there was a lot of things to do in São Paulo. São Paulo is a really energetic city. It's really a city that breathes by itself. It's kind of New York, you know. You can find anything at any time. I was in Brazil doing conservatory at the School of Music of São Paulo State, and for a week they received some people from Conservatory in Amsterdam to make a partnership for the future. So they went there to check the classical department. They saw me play. So they brought me and the classical guy to Netherlands, to Amsterdam to study for 3 months. The process to applying to the conservatory was a little bit different than the other people because I didn't speak English at all. I was just trying to communicate with the basic English I could have at the time. My ears and my music could speak for me, most part of the time, but I could not ask questions. So basically I was there listening to them most part of the time and repeating what they're telling me or just repeating what they're playing to me. And then my English started to get better after 2 months. And then in the 3rd month they asked me if I would like to study in Amsterdam. To be an artist in residence at Amersfoort Jazz, it was a surprise because I'm quite young and I'm still starting my career. I feel really happy, but also overwhelmed to have such an opportunity to present my music and my work. I'm really looking forward because I feel I have so much to share, so much to show about my music, the way I think about music or compositions or the way I think life. Because basically I think life reflects on music. And I think I have a good story to tell. So Musician's Paradise for me would be a place that you can meet people and share experiences with them. Especially now after 2 years of being locked, being not exposed to the touch, to this interaction. I think now it's more necessary than ever to have connection again with people, to talk, to play together, to share music, to share life experience. Talk to young people, talk to experienced people. Like make this connection, this interaction. I think the musician's paradise would be something like that. So going back to São Paulo is always a little bit bittersweet because I feel like home, but I don't feel that I belong there anymore. I have family, I have friends, I love Brazil. I really respect Brazilian music and all and everything that happens in that place. It's just for me. I spent 7 years in Europe now, and it's really different the perception of life I have now. I really would like to go back to São Paulo to live there again, but I just don't think that now it's the right moment for it. So I just want to do the best I can do here, play with as many people as I can, do as many different projects as I can, and then at someday, who knows, I come back to São Paulo and start everything over there.